Strauss & Company is extremely pleased to offer all three sets of the second collaboration between Wilhelm Kentridge, Robert Hodgins, and Deborah Bell. I'm Wilhelm van Rensburg, Senior Art Specialist at Strauss & Company. This first collaboration between Kentridge, Hodgins, and Bell was, of course, Hogarth in Johannesburg in 1986 to celebrate the city's centenary. The second one, again working at Caversham Press in the Natal Midlands with master printer Malcolm Christian, had its start with a title page on which all three artists contributed, and Robert Hodgins, for his series of 9 works, used that as inspiration for a whole narrative that he developed in his etchings and that he hand-colored with watercolor. He tells the story of a man who suspects his wife of having an affair. He discovers the two of them in bed, and in a fit of rage, he kills her, and as an act of remorse, he offers the boxer, who was the third person in the relationship, one of her shoes. Deborah Bell, in turn, used Goya's morals as titles for her works, and the famous one is this particular work called The Last Judgment, where you have a prelate and a layperson talking, debating about the Last Judgment, of course, the expulsion from Eden there. It is interesting in her particular work, the manner in which she uses shadows to tell a different story of the characters in the front. The third in the series was Kentridge, Wilhelm Kentridge, and he says that what inspired him for his series was Theodore Adorno's Minima, Moralis. He based his narrative on the changing political landscape in South Africa at the time, and you will recall that that was the time of negotiations, and that is, of course, what the first print is all about. The talks, the discussions start, but he was saying it was also a time where the army was still, the South African Defence Force was still very present, and some of you might recognize the central image here, a work that is also in another print called Casper's Full of Love. But as Kentridge indicated in this particular series, one couldn't wish away all the social ills of society, such as forced migration, such as sort of poverty and the like. All in all, a magnificent series, and a serious collector should really consider acquiring all three sets for their collection.